Whiskey Corridor is a narrow strip of land between Lambert and Amber Mountains. The enemy has deployed a large tank force at the end of the corridor as its final line of defense. Despite being outnumbered, our allies must face this enemy contingent head-on in order to advance on the Erusian capital of Farbanti. Our projected casualty rate is extremely high. We need a miracle in air support to win this battle. Annihilate enemy ground forces and provide direct close air support to our troops.
With 113 targets, ground targets, and 13 air targets with constantly respawning jets, Whiskey Corridor is kind of a bitch to get an S ranking on, but it's not impossible.
Yeah, I can see the difficulty.
Attention all aircraft, this is Sky Eye. This is primarily a ground battle, so our duty is to provide close air support. Destroy as many enemies as possible to assist our troops' forward movement. Central line of resistance, Red Vector 310, 12 miles. Central line of resistance, Red Vector 320, 8 miles. Mobius 1, engage. Heads up, enemy radar spike.
First catch of the day, and it's only 60 points.
Central line of resistance, Vector 330, on the nose.
The mission's also kind of frustrating because it's a 20-minute mission, and even then it feels like you just don't have enough time.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 270. Hard enemy radar spike. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Radars confirm the enemy retreat. We'll pursue him. No, wait! Hold your fire until they surround us, then engage. Enemy facility destroyed.
What's slowing you down? Maintain a high rate of fire.
Enemy facility destroyed. Target hit. Radar lock.
Fuck, I don't even need to waste my quick maneuver on you guys.
4 miles ahead of us.
Okay, maybe you.
It's no use. We're nailed down. We've got to wait for air support. Missed. I think we've been encircled. Box 2. Enemy facility destroyed. Mobius 1, Box 2. Tank destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy facility destroyed. Mobius 1 hit.
Ow? Somehow I don't think that I don't think that came from the pillbox.
Enemy facility destroyed. Sam destroyed. Tank destroyed. Tank destroyed.
Get moving. your tail.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Tank destroyed.
Mobius 1, he's on you. Turn hard.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
One of ours took an artillery barrage.
Tank destroyed.
Leave the enemy aircraft to our top cover. Just keep moving forward.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Mobius 1, bandit on your tail. Turn hard.
Dude.
Hi, Reese.
Hello, little girl. I have not heard from you in a while.
Well, here I am, and I'm sorry I threw the Death of a Game episode at you about your favorite MMO.
Oh, that's quite alright. I mean, like I said, it's bound to happen eventually. I mean, even I agree, STO is kind of, it's kind of lost its place.
Well, actually, the episode more like it never really gained a bigger place than its niche because mainly because the ground because they never really fixed the issues. They ended up missing the whole point of Star Trek. Do it not just missing the whole point of Star Trek.
Yeah, there's that as well. I mean, granted, I like the space combat, but I think the people
One
who
of the
wanted
complaining that you're not doing enough of the exploring type of things that the Federation was supposed to be doing. Now this fighting nonsense.
I have a feeling the people that were developing the game only saw the movies and didn't focus enough on the exploration aspect of the series.
I don't know if they ever.
Attention all aircraft.
Maybe
This
they
is
did,
Sky Eye.
maybe they didn't.
This is primarily a
But did you know,
ground battle, so our duty is to
Crydex were
provide
not the
close
first
air
ones to
support.
make
Destroy as many enemies
to
as possible
start
to
this
assist our
idea.
troops forward
They just got it with 2 years to work with and had to rush it, and then but got money from Atari, but Atari didn't give a fuck, so they got jumped onto Perfect World, and here you are.
Well, to be fair, we are talking about the infograms here. This is the same people that made the Smurfs, for fuck's sake.
Infogram?
To engage.
Infograms bought Atari and then renamed
and then
themselves.
These guys that didn't, it just helped them until the MMO was launched, and then Atari didn't realize that's apparently someone didn't tell them you're supposed to support your MMO after it launches, you dummies.
Yeah, they didn't realize that. Oh, that's right. We need additional funds to make this work.
And then they dumped, and they tossed it off to Perfect World, and here we are. A niche thing that a lot of reviews are saying, if you're a Star Trek fan, you'll love this. If you're an average person, it'll get too repetitive and too glitchy for you to handle.
Check your plates. Bandit confirmed at vector 280.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be. I know it's gonna go against their bottom line, but they really need to tear apart Stowe and rebuild it from the ground up. If need be, reverse engineer it in house. If any, just to write down their notes and save the notes this time.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Because even the devs don't know how the game works. That's one of the saddest things about it.
Okay, let me tell you something. These are the same people who made the Champions Online and used the same goddamn engine, and they don't understand, still don't understand how it works. Oh, dear Lord.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Meanwhile, I'm playing a game that was built from the ground up to be what it is.
What game are you currently playing?
Ace Combat 4.
Good for you.
Good for me indeed. Good for everybody watching because it's a fun game.
I see I guess your new computer is running well.
It is. Despite some problems right and left from the start, I did manage to lock them all down, and yeah, here we are. Back to streaming.
Yay!
Yes. Yay.
Well, this episode does have an honor of being the first one that's on the list but not necessarily in the death throes like many others that were in the Death of a Game series. Or completely dead because it was already dead by the time the episode came to be.
Check 6.
It's still alive for now, but it really needs an infusion of new players for it to survive, and I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know. Dude,
Something I would like to see.
With the amount of repetitiveness from the episode I saw, from the amount of repetitiveness, I don't know, and clearly missing the point of Star Trek so hard you sit there and go, how did any Star Trek fan actually like this?
When you're starved for something good, you'll accept anything.
Fair enough.
Tank destroyed. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
Lost radio contact. Everyone move forward at your own discretion. Missile, break.
Enemy facility destroyed.
I'm not a big fan of these pillboxes.
Huh?
It's some of the ground targets I have to deal with. It requires...
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
But it's not exactly you gotta hit them at the right angle, it's just that they take 2 missiles to blow up. Yeah, the whole angle part, they added that in, I think, Ace Combat 5?
Enemy facility destroyed.
Which we'll be getting to soon enough.
What number are they currently on? 7? 8?
The 7th one came out recently. And there was a bit of controversy recently regarding the fact that flight sticks don't work with this game.
Why?
Because Namco wanted people to buy a special Ace Combat 7 flight stick.
Missile hit.
Yeah. Really stupid.
Hey, at least it's not the stupidest thing a company can do. At least it's not like at least it's not as bad as Anthem. Anthem came out so poorly for the PlayStation that it can shut down your system and even possibly break it.
Destroyed. Fox 2. Sam destroyed.
Yes, Anthem was so poorly optimized for PlayStation 4 that it can cause the system to shut down or even worse, break it.
Yeah, in fact, this fellow I was talking about with let's just say, upper management. We actually talked about that briefly.
And you thought...
Because it turns out that he's into gaming as well.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
And you thought you couldn't get any worse than all the glitches you get in Fallout 76. Nope, you get a game that could possibly break your system.
Well, to be fair, I don't know about Fallout 76 because I didn't play it.
It's just glitch. Fallout 76 is it. Well, what I'm saying is, no matter how badly Bethesda fucked it up, point is, at least the game never tried to break your system. I am sorry that West Virginia got chosen to be Bethesda's attempt at trying to do MMO and failing at it.
We suffered through worse. I mean, after all, there was that whole Elk River spill.
Tank destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Yeah.
Central line of resistance.
But
Well,
hey,
at
Camden
double.
Park's in the game. That's nice. That's nice. Even though I remember when the place burned down all of a sudden.
Okay, that's odd to hear.
West Virginia actually has an amusement park called Camden Park. And one day someone decided to burn it.
That will make... I gotta... that sounds like an interesting story for the series. I get someone brought up the Funkland. We talked about ideas for parks that never went anywhere and parks that closed down. I want to hear how I want to know the full story of how we got to a point where some guy went, I need to burn this down.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know the whole story. I just know that, yes, the park burned down, and it took, I think, 2 years to rebuild it. Luckily, it was a cheap amusement park. I'm not sure how well the coasters were rebuilt. There was only 2 last time I checked, a Big Dipper and a Little Dipper.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Cool. That sounds like it would have been the most interesting. Might end up being one of the more interesting ones in places that actually got their feet up the ground. My favorite one among the ideas that didn't go anywhere was the time Disney wanted to make an amusement park based off of American history. Yes, that was a thing.
That was a thing.
Yeah, where they wanted different parts to represent different eras in American history. And they got to a spiteful fight of Disney-fying history will not go well. And then when Disney said they will try to keep it as close as possible, said some parts of our history are stuff we probably should put in a form of amusement park. So please stop that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell that story.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Tank destroyed. Enemy vehicle.
I mean, kudos to Walt for having the vision, but at the same time, it's just...
Walt died. They wanted to do this.
Oh, okay. I thought it was before he died.
No, it was maybe the germ, but the big part of it was, I think, was either in the late 80s, early 90s, where they were trying to actually get it to happen in Virginia.
Oh boy, I gotta retreat to base. Fun!
The mission's over. You have completed. Or
No, the mission's not over. We still got 7 minutes. I have to return to base to reload on missiles.
Oh.
Yes. At least you have that option this time around. Before, if you are out of missiles, you were shit out of luck.
So basically, in the first 3, is basically, you out of missiles? Fuck it. Game over, basically. Game over.
No, you weren't out of luck. You just had to take out airplanes with your guns.
Oh.
Yeah, and the worst part is you can't lock on to your enemies with guns.
Who doesn't insert a lock-on feature? You idiot.
Kiri, you want to field that one?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Why you got the guy who probably doesn't even know how to answer that?
Well, to be fair, he's probably near dead. You got work tomorrow?
Bandit confirmed
Yep.
in Vector 010.
See, he has one of those things called a life,
Nice kill.
and
I got no life. You got no life, and you're got no life.
That. We are not talking about that on the stream.
Bandit shite.
I am confused. What am I saying wrong? I'm not directly. I don't even know what your job is to even talk about it.
you don't have to. We don't have to talk about job titles. I'm just saying, Kiri has a life.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna mention something about Reese, and I was saying, nah, we don't talk about that on stream.
Yeah, it's kind of a forbidden topic right now.
Tank destroyed.
Good night, everyone.
Radar lock.
Heading out, man.
Yep.
All right. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow evening.
Yep.
Or I will definitely be on a little bit sooner than earlier. Okay, I've got 5 minutes to hit the enemy headquarters and the helicopter battalion.
Can you do it?
That's what I'm going to find out. Luckily, I have plenty of missiles. It's just a matter of can I lock on to all of them in time and blow them up.
Destroyed. Box 2. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
The overall challenge here is just not to get shot down by the SAMs.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Shot down by the sands?
Surface-to-air missiles. Yeah, surface-to-air missiles are lock-on missiles from the ground.
Mobius 1, box 2.
And it looks like they've also also got a bunch of flak cannons around the base.
Box 2. Tank destroyed.
Now, luckily, the tanks are of no issue. However, The AA guns and SAMs are a huge problem.
Keep up the air support.
Fair enough, but your game looks kind of weird with that, with locations looking like somebody just slapped a
Enemy facility destroyed.
a satellite image onto the ground.
Artillery destroyed.
Well, we are talking early PlayStation.
Tank destroyed.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Pappy. Have a good night. I have popcorn.
Yay, popcorn. Regular popcorn?
I think it's normal popcorn.
Is it white?
I can't tell. I had the lights off. Plus, it's a traditional popcorn bowl.
That still doesn't tell me anything.
Tank destroyed.
Well, it means I can't see it from here.
Fine.
Alright, I got 2.5 minutes to hit the helicopter battalions and score as many points as possible before the timer runs out. Now, luckily, I've already completed the mission. It's just a matter of how good the score is when the timer's up.
If you already finished the mission, why is the helicopter battalion specifically important?
Just simply hitting key targets to increase my score.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 130.
As you can see on the little mini-map to the lower left, the redder the target, the more points you get for killing it.
Missed. Fox 2. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Gray targets are like minimal point values. Yellow, shades of yellow and orange, more higher varying levels of points, but the redder, the better. Much like steak.
Who?
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Reese?
Yes'm.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 130.
I don't know if you missed it last week, but
Enemy vehicle
Pokemon is finally coming to the Switch with the 8th generation Pokemon Swords and Pokemon Shield.
Well, I do know about the Scottish Pokemon trainer.
Ah, you saw the meme because from everything we can tell, it's taking place in the in an expansy of Great Britain. So everyone decided, let's make them be angry Scots people.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Sky Eye here. The enemy is in retreat. Our troops are advancing. Mission complete. All aircraft RTB.
Time's up, and I did not get an S rank. Oh well. Be back in 2 seconds.
What are you getting?
Tissues. See, I still have problems where snot goes down my throat, so I have to be able to put them on. I have to be able to put it on something just so I can dispose of it properly. I mean, I can't always spit in the garbage can.
The enemy abandoned its defensive line, and the road to their capital lies open.
The Siege of Farbante.
The enemy GHQ is located beneath a landfill on the coast of their capital, Farbante. Bring it under control to end this war once and for all. Our troops will enter via the Silver Bridge to the southeast and the flooded city to the south. You must attack all enemy forces and support our troops. Enemy tank forces are also closing in from the north. Destroy Johnson Memorial Bridge to stop them from joining forces from the enemy GHQ. We know that Megalith is being developed as we speak. The enemy must be prevented from using it as their last-ditch effort.
Megalith is being developed as we speak, but we must defeat the enemy before they can use it. We know for sure they'll never use it. Because we're fast and we're efficient. Because we're the good guys.
What about that? What if you're too fast and too efficient and end up destroying, causing more damage, causing more problems in the grand scheme of things?
The outcome of the war rests on you. So stay
Nah, that's
focused on
crazy
what's at
talk.
hand. Remember, survival is paramount. Good luck to you all. And Mobius 1, an end to the war would be a nice birthday gift as well. Mobius 1, engage. Silver Bridge, net vector 010.
An enemy aircraft is probably the most vulnerable when you're hitting it head-on at high speeds.
Mobius
They
1,
can't
Fox
dodge
2.
it.
AA guns destroyed. Tank destroyed.
Reese,
Yes.
the next
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
2 games that you're getting for your collection of NES games.
Star Tropics and... what's the other one?
Kid Icarus.
Ah, yes. The Land of Pit. Okay, not the Land of Pit, but
And there's,
the Battle of the Pit.
oh, and if you haven't heard, there's lots of, there's a strange talk happening in GDC that might be indicating aiding, so Microsoft might be throwing stuff at Nintendo Switch at some point.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of rumors about that. I'll believe it when I see it.
Tank destroyed.
I mean, it would be great if it happened, but
Enemy battleship.
there's this thing with Nintendo to where they need to have full control over their hardware. And I just don't see it happening. But stranger things have happened. So, if it happens, it happens.
Uh-huh.
Bandit confirmed at vector 1.
But yeah, I'll believe it when I
Enemy
see it.
vehicle destroyed. Johnson Memorial Bridge at vector 310. On the nose.
Destroy that bridge before reinforcements arrive. Take out the bridge, Mobius 1.
Fox 2. Johnson Memorial Bridge destroyed. They're cut off now.
Kind of sad they had me destroy a memorial. A memorial bridge, to be precise.
Enemy destroyer sunk. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Fox 2. Disregard kilometers to stop. Bridge. Fox 2, Fox 2. Tanks are just speed problems when the waves are up.
Fox 2.
Those bandits.
Tank destroyed. Tank destroyed.
Gosh, I hope I have enough time.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Tank destroyed.
Mobius 1, get out of there! Fox 2!
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Mobius 1, incoming missile! Missile!
Tank destroyed. Mobius 1 hit. Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Reese,
Missed.
Yeah, I know I was hit.
I wasn't going to talk about that.
What's up?
Oh, I just was remembering the Nintendo Direct all about the Nintendo Switch from last month, where it was all about things coming for the Switch, minus the Pokemon thing that came later.
Well, I do know the Resident Evil games are coming to the Switch.
On the nose.
Yeah, well, there's also Super Mario Maker 2 for the Switch.
Oh yeah, that's been discussed.
Moving in via Highway 2.
On one hand, I'm looking forward to it. On the other hand, I'm wondering what else can be done with it other than port it.
They had things like
Of course,
Cat
that,
Mario.
of course, that could just be all one needs. Just port it.
Yeah, well, you're adding things like Cat Mario to the mix. So elements from Super Mario World 3D are getting a 2D makeover editioning.
Tank destroyed. Tank destroyed.
Yay, I have the bare minimums to complete the mission.
I have a question.
Fire.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Did you ever like the game Link's Awakening?
I am looking forward to the remake.
Do you have any idea what it looks like?
Huh?
Do you know what this remake sort of looks like?
A little bit. It's a little bit of a graphical overhaul, but at the same time, it's still cartoonish. It looks exactly as
People
as
like ports
it
like,
still looks
Mobius 1.
like it was on a Game Boy. In a way, that's kind of where the charm is, but at the same time, it would be nice to see an HD remake. But not every game can be Ocarina of Time. In fact, it's probably best not every game is Ocarina of Time.
this one got, well, it technically in a way got a HD remake because everything looks more porcelain and innocent 3D.
3D.
Fox 2. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit.
Mobius 1, deflect!
And Reese,
And wheels.
Tank destroyed.
the Joker character is coming out in April.
Okay.
Smash.
Tank destroyed.
And you're getting it, and you're also getting a version 3.0 updated date.
AA guns destroyed.
Keep an eye on your front and flanks and let the air crews do their job.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Tank destroyed.
I need to go reload.
Reese,
Go for it.
Heads up. Enemy radar spike.
Mortal Kombat 11 is coming on the Switch.
Oh, goody, woohoo.
You don't sound happy.
I kind of lost interest in Mortal Kombat after 3.
Oh, your Dragon Quest Builders 2's date is July 12th.
That sounds nice. I'm hoping. I'm hoping I have a suitable source of income by then.
Mobius 1.
For some reason, well, they decide
Mobius 1.
to
You are cleared for
remaster
takeoff.
Assassin's Creed 3 and slap it on the Switch.
Was it made with Unity?
Thanks for the bad joke. Fairly certain they fixed the bugs that caused that mess.
Okay.
Tango 4 here. Landed south of the landfill. Moving on to securing their headquarters.
Bravo 13 here. Enemy positions on Silver Bridge secured. Moving on to securing enemy HQ.
Missile. Rake.
Okay, there should be an A somewhere around here. There you are. I'm gonna get you.
Bandit confirmed at Victor.
I'm gonna get you, Mr. Halley.
Yeah, gonna get him.
Enemy radar spike.
And I got him.
Yay! Fire Emblem. I don't know how much to give a crap about Fire Emblem, but the new Fire Emblem is mixing in basically school dynamics.
I seen the trailer for it. I figure if I played the other Fire Emblems, I'd probably get excited about it, but I don't know.
Some people making Harry Potter, making jokes about how Harry Potter like it was for what they've created. Another
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Tank destroyed.
Okay, I got just enough time to secure this last target and head back to base one last time.
Tango 4 here. We're on target and going in.
Reese.
Yes.
Final Fantasy 9 and 7. 9 is on the is currently on the you can currently buy it on the Switch, and Final Fantasy 7 is coming on March 26th.
I see.
we'll-
Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10. It's just, I mean, I played through 7. It was okay, but it wasn't.
Stay alert.
It just didn't do it for me.
Bandit at 12 o'clock.
I know so many people have a hard-on for it, but I just don't.
And on March 29th, Yoshi's Crafted World comes out.
Target down. Hard right, now. That's a kill. Great job. There are no aircraft remaining on radar.
The boogeymen are dead.
Tango 8 here. We're in
And you
control
look
of
like
the
you.
illusion headquarters.
And
Mobius
that
1
looks
shot
totally
down the 5
weird.
aircraft that appeared. Air superiority is ours. You made it through alive, Mobius 1.
Mission complete.
Yes. The enemy capital is ours.
On September 19th at 1200 hours, Erusia accepted the ISAF terms for surrender. Our victory came at an extremely high cost in casualties.
Yellow 13's body vanished into the blue skies, never to return to Earth. Only a single handkerchief fluttered down from the sky where he disappeared. The faint scent of perfume.
What the?
The barkeep's daughter and I had followed the
I
squadron
thought
this
this
far.
was a nice
Each of us
combat
had our
game.
own
What's
thoughts
with
as
this
we
ad
buried that
to make
handkerchief.
pictures? Shit. Here.
It no longer mattered to me whether that was 13 or 4's grave.
13 was the one I just shot down.
And left the realm of reality like a dream.
Yeah, but it still doesn't explain the anime picture nonsense we're seeing here.
It's one of those things where you just have to see it from the beginning
terms
to
of surrender were
understand.
accepted that day,
I'll
and the
try
rest
to
was
explain it in digest form. Okay, where do I begin? This country named Erusia, they built a weapon called Stonehenge to shoot down an asteroid that was gonna crash into the planet and kill everybody. And after saving the world, they realized, oh hey, this will also make a great anti-aircraft weapon, so they decided to go to war with their neighbors.
God damn.
And so ISAF decided to strike back, and, well, apparently I'm Air Force Jesus, because I managed to turn the tide single-handedly for ISAF.
Isn't that always the case with a lot of games where you're the single factor that changes everything?
And as for the little boy, there was a air battle that took place above his city, and the Yellow 13 shot down an enemy aircraft, and it crashed into his parents' house
Oops.
while he was coming home from school.
Oh dear.
So he was forced to move into town and move in with his uncle, who evidently drank himself silly because he was out of work. He was a out of work cab driver. So he went and earned money at the local bar, and it just happens to be the same bar where soldiers who now occupy the town from Erusia, they happen to frequent. And then he met Yellow 13. And the whole time he was thinking, what is he going to say to this person? Because he's so angry at this guy for essentially killing his parents. There was even a cut scene from the Japanese release where he had stolen a gun and a knife from one of the enemy soldiers who was too drunk to notice.
That was going to murder a guy, but then decided no.
Well, he did hold him at gunpoint at one point. And he yelled out the words, "Get out of our town, you fascist pig." And the guy, he has a heart. He actually looked at the kid and said, "Do you really hate us that much?" because he didn't really care for his fellow soldiers' tactics, like planting AA guns on the roofs of nearby houses and hospitals. Yeah. And so eventually, ISAF liberated the town, and everybody's happy. But the kid and the barkeep's daughter, who, by the way, the kid had a crush on, they both followed the squadron all the way back to their capital. Why? It's never really explained.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going.
And the handkerchief that was from his closest wingman, Yellow 4, who was the only female in the squadron.
Yeah, I'm thinking in the back of my head. There is story in a basically a dogfighting simulator.
Yes. And as there was in the previous game, to which I streamed. In fact, if you want to look through the Twitch archives and eventually the YouTube archives, you'll see Air Combat, Ace Combat 2, and Ace Combat 3.
What happened to Ace Combat 1?
Ace Combat 1 was renamed Air Combat here in the States because Namco wasn't sure the name Ace Combat would take off.
Oh, changing
Once they realized it could get by on its own merits, they decided to not fuck around anymore and just call it Ace Combat 2.
Okay.
Oh, pardon me. Pardon me, I gotta do this. I know it's a little loud. I got a new mic. Anyway. So, what was that about some sort of super weapon that was in development that we were hoping to defeat the enemy before it's finished?
It turned out it wasn't even there in the first place.
A group of young Erusian officers have taken over Megalith, the superweapon that was under development. Megalith is a rocket launch facility that can shoot down asteroid fragments in orbit. The only way to destroy this highly dangerous and fortified facility is to hit it from the inside. Follow the missile port grooves to find the three
Well, I
generators deep
guess
within the facility.
the guys who said
Destroy the
we're not
generators
going
to
down
access the
without a
central
fight.
heat vent.
Guess got
Once
a hold of it.
inside,
Oh
destroy the
crap!
giant missile
We got
in
the
central
crazies.
silo.
The crazies
An
have gotten
infiltration
the
unit
super
will
weapon.
secure your escape.
You're everybody's off.
Their plan calls for waiting
That's
until
rude.
the generators are offline, and then taking over the sub-control room once the blackout hits. Enter this rat's nest with full confidence that the unit will get you out again. It's highly likely that this will be your final mission. Remember, we need heroes after the war too. Make it back in one piece. Dismissed.
Ominous music.
Time to go destroy this machine. If all goes well.
Good morning, troops. I have an important announcement. In 1 hour, each one of you will take part in the most important mission in our history. A mission that will result in the defeat of the vile enemy who has brought chaos to our continent. Although we are from different nations and of different races, we have fought, suffered, and died together. Fighting for what we believe in. Fighting for freedom. Today, we shall gather for the final battle. To
Well?
revive our beautiful continent and restore freedom to our people, our friends,
Reese?
and our
You
families.
hear the speech?
Our victory
I have your game on mute, so I don't hear.
for the Usean continent. Victory will be ours.
Yeah, there's a speech going on.
We shall return peace to our people. We will win back our freedom. And our future.
Yeah, there's a speech going on.
The skies belong to everyone. Now, let us take back our shattered skies.
Reese,
Yeah, some.
are you sure that's a speech? Because I'm hearing just. It sounds like somebody talking babbling nonsense through a commanding radio.
It's barely audible, but if you listen closely, you can hear it. That's right, it shot down a bird.
Sky Eye here. All Mobius
I
aircraft
thought so.
board in.
Why are those smoky things falling from the sky?
Mobius 8 on standby. Preparations are complete, ready for battle. All aircraft follow Mobius 1.
Yeah, try and have fun trying to shoot this down while the things raining death from above.
Mobius 1, engage.
Mobius 7, engage. Mobius 9, engage.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Russian fighter should be flying this airspace. Focus on our skies. Damn phantoms. Help!
Hard enemy radar spike.
Bravo 1 here. All teams are on the 13th floor. But we can't get the sub-control room to open. It's an electronic lock. We'll hold the position until the generators are destroyed. So hurry up.
You have to deal with
Don't
enemy
let the enemy get
firefighters
too
while
okay.
wow, things from the sky fall.
Damn it! We got a flamethrower. Shoot! Shoot! Get over the stairs. Sanitize my system.
Missed.
Mobius 7. Bullseye on that flanker.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile bandit, shot down.
Just a little more. Come on. Lock on. Fox 2.
Hard enemy radar spike. Locked on. Missile shot trashed. Evade, evade.
No way we can fly in that cruise space. Mobius 9, get him off me.
Mobius 1, shot 1 down. Locked on.
Mobius 1, deflect.
Missed.
Gene, don't spread out too far. Hit. Look it out.
Uh-oh.
I'll get one even if it's suicide. Watch out, Mobius 8. Above you.
Mobius 1, incoming missile. Missile. You're in gun range.
Get every damn one of those ice flames. Say your prayers.
Hard enemy radar spike.
And of course, Kirby picked this moment to nuzzle up to me.
Locked on. Fox 2. Hard enemy radar spike.
Those rockets just keep coming.
Evade, evade.
We're going in that rat's nest. Mobius 9. Are you hit?
Missile warning.
I lost him.
Missed.
Someone help me.
Ow.
one hit. Break. Missile. Locked on. Missile shot
Wow,
trashed.
wow.
I got
Enemy
hurt.
radar spike.
Right on the running.
In fact, I'm pretty badly hurt. I think one more hit will kill me.
They're headed this way. The asteroids won't hit you. Don't be afraid. Keep your head on a swivel. Stay clear of the ribbons.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Tired thing is megalith.
It's kind of hard to steer clear of them because they're all
Fox
ribbons.
2. Fox 2.
Nice kill. Give them some cover.
Locked on.
Just as it's hard for us to steer clear because, well, they're all yellows.
They're pesky. They've all got ribbon insignias.
Hard enemy radar spike.
See, that's why I said at the end of the last mission that the boogeymen are dead. Well, these guys are kind of seen as the boogeymen of the entire game. They, it's the elite fighter squadron of the Erusian Air Force.
Radar lock. Mobius 1. Fox 2.
Mobius 1 shot one
And
down.
here I am smacking them down like flies.
Missile.
Radar lock. Fox 2.
Oh, Joe Louis been hit. King, get a grip. You've got to take over the command. Mobius 1 shot one down.
Mobius 1. Fox 2. Missed. Locked on.
There is kind of an art to this game to where you can't just lock onto your enemy and fire and hope the missile will hit. You have to actually fire when you're absolutely sure that the enemy is not going to dodge
Missed.
it.
Fox 2. Missile hit. Splash 1. Splash 1.
Okay, we got a couple more left. 2 more and a hidden enemy ace. The aces don't appear except in subsequent playthroughs. You have to have already beaten the game. Now, somewhere to the north, past the structure, is the hidden ace. And it should be appearing on the radar any second now. On the long range. There you are. I've been looking for you all game.
Heads up. Enemy radar spike.
All right.
And it turned out he was a bitch. Went down like a bitch. Alright, I still got 10 minutes, so I got plenty of time to take out the generators. Even though I still had this last yellow fighter to take out. There you are. Yeah, you thought I'd forget about you? Pish posh.
Nice kill.
Pishy poshy. Alright, switching to ordinary missiles. Slowing down to cruising speed. And that's one.
Back up on passageway 6. Echo 2, block off the elevator. Don't give up. Our air support will do something. Pull back! Pull back! Leave him. He's dead.
Alright, now for the second exhaust chamber. So, your thoughts on this? Kind of nuts, huh? And that's generator 2 of 3. The third one I have to come in through the side.
We can't hold it any longer. We're pulling back. No, don't give up yet.
Slow to cruising speed. Ease it in.
Where are you? You'll be annihilated soon. They blown up that generator yet?
Okay, that's one missile dealt with.
Panels open. Break through. Break through. Get the sub-control room under control. The exhaust vents are open. Hurry up. The planes are plunging in any minute now.
One missile left.
Panels open. Don't
Luckily,
let
it's
those
not a mission
bullets
failed,
die.
but it's kind of bad that I let one get away. All that's left now is the final chamber, which had opened up after taking out the other ones.
The once familiar scent of burning jet fuel has long since faded away. What was once Yellow Squadron's runway is now just a local highway again. I write this letter to you now. I know it must have brought him unexpected joy to have an opponent like you at the end of that meaningless war. At least that's what I want to believe. Only you, the pilot who shot him down, can confirm this. And so, I write to you.
Every day I wake up unsure of the task the day will bring. Yesterday's disappointments, they keep reminding me.
Something I noticed after watching a YouTube video about someone who pointed out all the wrong things about this game. Evidently, the voice of Sly Cooper is in this game. I figured it would get the attention of someone like, oh, say, Red, who streamed the entire Sly Cooper series on his stream.
The sun keeps shining, everything is about to change, and the wind keeps blowing, but the wide blue sky's always the same. It forever stays the same. I've been finding that the joys in the rain, that the wide blue sky, that it's never gonna change. But I have so far to go. Don't leave yes, I have so far to go. Not one day goes by without my blue sky, on which I rely. There's hope in the wide blue
It mentions the SR-71, which is also under trademark to Lockheed Martin.
Wow.
And just as a little reminder, the bird from the beginning of the game is dead.
Wow.
And once again, that was Ace Combat 4. This time under the hard difficulty.
Nice.
However, that's still not all. Because there is an expert setting.
Oh boy.
Although I am curious, how many levels did I only get an A ranking in on hard? Whiskey Corridor, where you entered in. Safe Return. As I was telling Curie, that I hate that mission with a passion. Just 2 missions.
Wow.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, special continue. Let's go ahead and go on to expert. If it ain't just so I can buy that last aircraft.
I was just a child when the stars fell from the skies. But I remember how they built a cannon to destroy them. And in turn how that cannon brought war upon us. War was an abstract idea, nothing more than a show on TV. As a child, I only saw it as something that happened in some faraway land. Until that final day of summer. One day while on my way to school, I looked up in the skies. A sound like distant thunder. In the blue skies far above me, contrails drew dizzying circles around in a crazy waltz. A battle in the beautiful skies far away. I could not tear my gaze away from them. A deafening roar. Sharp silhouettes appeared, as if to graze the hills and streak past me. The fighters played the cat or the mouse in turn as they climbed swiftly into the sky. One fleeing plane fell out of the skies, spiraling and spewing orange flames to crash by the Cape. The same Cape where my family lived. Now they only live in my memories of days past. The victor circled around to confirm the kill. And on his craft, there was a large number 13 emblazoned in yellow. I will never forget this. The Allies retreated across the ocean before the onslaught of the enemy. Our little town in the heart of the mainland fell into deep isolation.
Four years after the planetfall of the Ulysses 1994 XF-04 asteroids, Stonehenge, the Erusian weapon of mass destruction, was originally built to shoot down asteroids. Upon discovering its potential as an anti-aircraft weapon, the Erusians ruled the skies over the mainland. The ISAF's attempts to destroy Stonehenge through airstrikes failed. As a result, strategic positions on the mainland were lost. This in turn forced ISAF to evacuate from the east coast to North Point. ISAF GHQ is regrouping its remaining combat forces at North Point. However, the Erusians control most parts of the mainland, and they have forward deployed bombers to Wrigley Air Base, a former ISAF facility. This bomber force will attempt to deal a lethal blow to the ISAF at North Point from this strategic position. Here is the current SITREP and your orders for deployment, effective immediately. Enemy agents destroyed our early warning radar network, allowing several air bombers to penetrate our airspace. In 15 minutes, we expect this bomber formation to strike Allen Ford Air Base and then move on to targets at North Point. Our air defense forces are extremely weak at this point in time. Hence, our GHQ is a sitting duck. It is mission critical that you destroy the bombers and neutralize the threat before they get past Newfield Island. Remember, you are the first line of defense for North Point, and the fate of ISAF lies in your hands.
Cool. I can finally buy the XO2. And now to get the special weapons of the XO2, which is a bomblet dispenser. Potent anti-surface weapon which covers multiple bomblets for a large coverage area. And a quick maneuver air-to-air missile. May as well give it a test run. Advanced long-range air-to-air missile. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go with that one, because it makes for some nice multi-target sniping.
AWACS here, call sign Sky Eye. Do you read? Your call sign is Mobius 1. We'll refer to you by this name at all times. You are now under my command. 6 bombers on Vector 360 confirmed. Continue north to intercept. Today's my birthday. A victory sure would be nice. Mobius 1, engage. Bandit at 12 o'clock. There's our welcoming party. Let your escorts handle them.
I'll take it from here. Keep an eye on those escort fighters.
Think you saw us?
We're going down. Everyone abandon the bomb. 3 targets remaining. Mobius 1, box 3. Got plenty of ammo. Target is bombing the city.
I'll assist with re-entry. That's 1 down.
Locked on. Mobius 1, currently over city airspace.
8 miles to the target. Rapier 8, engage.
Mobius 1, box 2. Good job, Mobius 1.
Sky Eye, this is Alan Fort. Got visual on the downed bombers. Whose kill was that? Make sure to thank him.
That's a roundup. Let's go on home.
That's a fine-looking plane.
Thanks to your efforts, the enemy bomber strike was averted. However, our victory will be meaningless should you fail the next mission.
The war seemed to unfold in the blink of an eye. I don't remember exactly when the forces from the west occupied my town. I was too busy scanning the skies day after day, waiting for Yellow 13 to reappear. Before I knew it, everything changed. The language they taught us at school. Our friendly local sheriff disappeared and was replaced by foreign MPs. In the beginning, some people secretly tuned into broadcasts from North Point on their parabolic antennas. But as time passed, the broadcast no longer came in. Maybe the satellites were destroyed. All non-military computer networks were shut down. Gasoline was rationed to civilians. Though we lived in the 21st century, we were reduced to using crystal radios and horse-drawn carts. I moved in with my uncle in town, who used to be a taxi driver. Out of gasoline and out of work, my uncle did nothing but to drown himself in drink. I earned my keep by playing the harmonica in the town bar, the one thing I was good at. I'd play for sullen occupation soldiers in exchange for their charity and loose change, and used the money to support my uncle and myself. My uncle trash-talked the barkeep who catered to the enemy soldiers, but he never refused the money I brought home. As for myself, I had a crush on the barkeep's only daughter, who was a little older than me. Another day passed, yet still no sign of the fighter plane Yellow 13 in the skies above our town.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and skip that and essentially shut it off. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are way past the end. And that was Ace Combat 4 for the PlayStation 2. And I've held for Reddit long enough. I think we got plenty of time, so I'll go ahead and get things started with Ace Combat 5. Yeah, things will begin in just a few moments. In the meantime, enjoy this nice little wall of text. I'm still trying to fix that, by the way. Yeah, there's a lot of things that need fixing, unfortunately. Actually, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Yuktobania just declared war.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to Ace Combat 5. Good evening, and welcome to the ride.
Yay!
Yay! With me is the long-absent Wheel Girl, who has finally joined us. Say hello, Wheel Girl.
Hello.
Welcome back, Wheel Girl.
Who do you think's covering up the battle?
Listen, the only thing across that ocean is Murska Air Base. That's Yuktobanian territory.
But haven't we been allies with the Ukes since the war 15 years ago?
Nagase, you keep flying like that and you'll die real soon.
I won't die, sir.
You're flying number 2 on my wing. Gotta keep an eye on you, or who knows what you'll get yourself into.
The captain's probably hating this more than anybody. He used to have a lady friend over in Yuktobania.
Captain! Warning! Warning! War Dog Squadron, return to base immediately!
What happened? Yuktobania just declared war.
Edge, you lead the formation.
No, Blaze is leading. I'll protect at 6 o'clock. And I'm not gonna lose another flight lead.
Quit screwing around. This is war. The enemy's all over and they're gonna eat you alive. Come on, start up! Come on, come on, come on, come on! This is Grim. I'm taking off. Be careful, Grim. I'm coming.
The goal of this operation is simple. To invade and occupy the Yuktobanian mainland.
What are we gonna do, kid? I'll follow you. If we can start calling in ballistic missiles are coming. The Arcbird? What was that?
It's like this enemy came straight out of the Demon Legends. That can't... It can't be.
I know a little about that famous legend, too.
Look at that wreckage. I'm amazed they're still making them like this.
They? Who's this they you're referring to?
Rosgreaves, a demon from the world of fairy tales.
Captain, do you believe in the demon of Rosgreaves?
The demon from the North Sea. I've never seen a stupid fairy tale come true like this.
It appears you're up against Rosgreaves itself out there.
When history witnesses a great change, Rosgreaves reveals itself. First, as a dark demon. As a demon, it uses its power.
I should probably mute that. I mean, as much as I would like to let the trailer go, I have a feeling I'd probably get muted for the copyrighted music. They wanted to get all cinematic by having a famous band and a famous song that's been all over the radio during the time. But to be fair, it did look like a pretty boss movie trailer. Alright, so we'll be doing this on normal to start things off. HUD settings. We're going in feet. Right analog stick, normal. Left analog stick, normal. Control type, normal. Sound settings are good. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with surround sound just in case anyone actually has surround sound on their Twitch. Or YouTube if you're watching this via YouTube. Can't forget you guys. Hi. Display settings. Screen ratio, 16:9. Of course, we want to show Wingman Command. Brightness is good. Alright, a little bit of some loose ends. The arcade mode allows you to finish up the whole saga with Mobius 1 and the Erusians.
Welcome back. Here is your current sitrep. Thanks to the valiant efforts of Mobius Squadron and the ISAF, Erusia accepted the terms of surrender, and the Continental War came to a close. However, militant factions led primarily by high-ranking officers of the Erusian Air Force have refused the disarmament order. They're now calling themselves Free Erusia, and the strength of their resistance increases daily. Free Erusia have called for steadfast resistance from the remaining forces in each area, and have finally succeeded in capturing an old military factory, acquiring a large quantity of weapons. In response, at 0330 today, the ISAF has made the decision to engage in a special subjugation operation. After analyzing the combat results of the Continental War, the Tactical Intelligence Department released an astounding report indicating that the mission execution capability of Mobius 1 rivals that of an entire ISAF squadron. You are the only one we have who can accomplish this mission. We've confirmed that the enemy's headquarters are located on the Naval Island base in the northern part of White Valley Bay. You must disarm Free Erusia. The codename for this operation will be Katina. The fate of this mission rests in your hands. Launch.
I have to wonder who the hell named it Katina. Why that name?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh,
well.
Mobius 1,
No way.
engage. Clear to engage. Locked on. Fox 2. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit. Locked on. Bandit shot down. Fox 2. Radar lock. Fox 2. Missile hit. You're in gun range. Fox 2, Fox 2. Nice kill. Locked on. You're in gun range. Fox 2. Target hit. Bandit shot down. Locked on. Bandits in gun range. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Missile hit. Hard enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Nice kill. Locked on. Fox 2. Shack on the target. Locked on. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Radar lock. Fox 3. Mobius 1 shot down
Oh,
bandit.
you're up there. Okay. Well, never mind.
Mobius 1, engage. Clear to engage.
Mission 2.
Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2. AA guns destroyed. Locked on. AA guns destroyed. AA guns destroyed. Radar lock. Fox 2. Missile hit. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Radar lock. Missile hit. Radar lock. Fox 3. That's a kill. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Nice kill. Radar lock. Fox 2. Missile hit. Splash 1, Splash 1. Radar lock. Bandits in gun range. Radar lock. Fox 2. Splash 1, Splash 1. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Bandit shot down.
Bandit shot down.
Locked on. Fox 2. Missile hit. That's a kill. Bandit on your tail. Evade. Locked on. Fox 2. Missile hit. Nice kill. Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Bandit shot down. Radar lock. You're in gun range. Splash one, splash one. Bandits in gun range. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit. Clear to engage. Mobius 1, engage. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 3. Hard enemy radar spike. I can't hold on! Eject! Hard enemy radar spike. Locked on. Fox 2. Bandits in gun range. You're in gun range. Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile hit. Radar lock. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Fox 2. Shack on the target. Locked on. Bandits in gun range. Hard enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Fox 2. I can't hold on! Eject! Locked on. Hard enemy radar spike. One of our planes was hit. Radar lock. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile hit. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit. Hard enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Splash 1, Splash 1. Locked on. Locked on. Hard enemy radar spike.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to go after that target.
Hard enemy radar spike. Locked on. Fox 2. Missile warning. Radar lock. Hard enemy radar spike. Nice kill. Radar lock. Fox 2. Missile hit. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit. Radar lock. Chopper shot down. Hard enemy radar spike. Locked on. Fox 2. Locked on. Hard enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Fox 2. Missile hit.
Okay, this next round I need to just focus on targets.
Clear
Don't
to
even worry
engage.
about scores.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Don't
Mobius
even
1,
worry about
engage.
scores. Just get the targets.
Mobius 1 hit. Locked on. Fox 2. Bandits in gun range. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Missile hit. Radar lock. Hard enemy radar spike.
I got you. You ain't getting away.
Locked on. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 3.
I'm breaking up.
Bandits in gun range. Locked on. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Bandits in gun range. Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile hit. Hard enemy radar spike. Locked on. Radar lock.
It's breaking apart.
Radar lock. Fox 2.
Red 6 is down.
You're in gun range. Fox 2. Nice kill. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. You're in gun range. Fox 2, Fox 2. That's a kill. Radar lock. Fox 2. You're in gun range. Nice kill. Radar lock.
Time over.
Clear to engage. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Mobius 1, engage. Fox 2.
Bandits right on me.
Locked on. You're in gun range. Missile hit. Locked on. Hard enemy radar spike. You're in gun range. Fox 2. Missile hit. Missile warning. You're in gun range. Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2. That's a kill. Radar lock. Fox 3. Nice kill. Locked on. Fox 3.
One of our planes was hit.
Locked on. Fox 2. Target hit. Locked on. You're in gun range. Bandit shot down. Locked on. Bandits in gun range. Bandit closing at 6. Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Locked on. Bandit shot down.
Truly.
Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Missile hit.
Oh, you're all the way up there. Okay. I see how it is.
Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile hit. Nice kill. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit. Hard enemy radar spike. Locked on. Fox 2. Missile hit. target. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Turn right. Three miles to touchdown. You're coming in too fast. Slow down. You're on the money.
Well, at least I made it to a rank B.
Mobius 1, engage. Clear to engage.
Crush, kill, destroy!
You're in gun range. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Missile hit. Radar lock. Fox 2. Missile hit. Nice kill. Locked on. Fox 2. That's a kill. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. You're in gun range. Locked on. Fox 2. Splash 1. Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Shack on the target. Locked on. Fox 3. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 3. Splash 1. Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2. Shack on the target. Nice kill. Locked on. Fox 2. Missile hit. Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Hard enemy radar spike. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Missile hit. Mobius 1 crashed.
No!
Mobius 1, engage. Clear to engage. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Missile hit. Missed. Fox 2. Shack on the target. Mobius 1 crashed.
Oh, my luck is just not with me right now.
Mobius 1, engage. Clear to engage. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. You're in gun range. Fox 2, Fox 2. Nice kill. Radar lock. You're in gun range. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Splash 1, Splash 1. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 3. You're in gun range. Missile hit. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 3. Missile hit. Nice kill. Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Locked on. You're in gun range. Fox 3, Fox 3. Missile hit. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Bandit shot down. Locked on. Fox 2. Target hit. Fox 2. Locked on. Target hit. Fox 2, Fox 2. Nice kill. Locked on. Mobius 1 shot down a chopper. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Target hit. Bandits in gun range. Hard enemy radar spike. Fox 2. Missile hit. Bandits in gun range. Missed. 2, Fox 2. Missile warning. Missile hit. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Nice kill. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. You're in gun range. Hard enemy radar spike. Locked on. Splash 1, Splash 1. Hard enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Fox 3. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
I just couldn't kill him fast enough.
Mobius 1, engage. Clear to engage. Locked on. Fox 3, Fox 3. Bandits in gun range. That's a kill. Radar lock. Bandits in gun range. Fox 2. That's a kill. Radar lock. Fox 3. Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2. Fox 2. Missile hit. Locked on. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Shack on the target. Fox 2, Fox 2. Nice kill. Locked on. You're in gun range. Target hit. Fox 2. Missile hit. Bandits in gun range. Missile hit. That's a kill. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 3. You're in gun range. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Missile hit.
Am I the only one that's slightly freaked out about the fact that I'm shooting down cruise liners?
Yes.
Radar lock. Fox 3.
Okay.
Fox 2. That's a kill. Fox 2, Fox 2. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Chopper shot down. Radar lock. Fox 3, Fox 3. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Mobius 1 crashed.
Okay, the fact that that jetliner is attempting
Mobius
that
1,
maneuver,
engage. Clear to engage.
that takes a lot of balls. Not gonna lie.
Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. You're in gun range. Fox 2, Fox 2. Nice kill. Locked on. Fox 2. Missile hit. Splash 1, Splash 1. Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2. Bandits in gun range. Nothing but air, heads up. Missile hit. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Bandits in gun range. That's a kill. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Locked on. Bandits in gun range. Fox 2, Fox 2. Shack on the target. Fox 2, Fox 2. That's a kill. Radar lock. You're in gun range. Fox 2, Fox 2. Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile hit. Mobius 1 shot down a chopper. Locked on. Fox 2. Bandits in gun range. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Fox 2, Fox 2. Target hit. Bandit closing at 6. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Nice kill. Radar lock. Nice kill. Fox 3, Fox 3. Bandits in gun range. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 3. Splash 1, Splash 1. Locked on. Fox 3, Fox 3. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit. Radar lock. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Mobius 1, Fox 2. That's a kill.
Oh, wow.
What?
Just the fact that it took so long just to finish that mission. And all it was just shooting down about 13
Mobius 1,
cruise
engage.
liners.
Heads up, enemy radar spike.
Okay.
I can tell you're excited.
Radar lock. Fox 2. Target hit. Bandits in gun range. Missile shot trashed. Nice kill. Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2. Shack on the target. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy vessel sunk. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Fox 2. Missile hit. Enemy vessel sunk. Hard enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Fox 3. Splash 1, Splash 1. Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2.
One of our planes was hit.
Bandits in gun range. Shack on the target. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Mobius 1 shot down a chopper. Radar lock. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Fox 2. Bandits in gun range.
This is White 1. Get him off me!
Fox 2. Missile hit. Radar lock. Fox 2. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit. Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Bandits in gun range. Missed. Locked on. Bandits in gun range. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Shack on the target. Locked on. Fox 2. Bandits in gun range. Splash 1, Splash 1. Hard enemy radar spike.
Ah,
Radar
boss
lock.
time.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Missile hit. Hard enemy radar spike. Mobius 1, Fox 2. That's a kill. Locked on. You're in gun range. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Missile hit. Hard enemy radar spike. Nice kill. Missile warning. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Shack on the target.
Yay, I got a rank S.
HQ has confirmed the success of Operation Katina. Free Erusia has been completely destroyed. This miraculous result has far exceeded our expectations. Individuals believed to be the militant faction's core members have been captured, and subsequent investigation should bring the full story out into the light of day. Erusia can now begin its path to recovery. In addition, as a result of this operation, we were also able to obtain data on Erusia's unmanned fighter aircraft, which has long been veiled in secrecy. It will almost certainly be of benefit to the future of our country's aeronautical development. You have our utmost gratitude for saving the skies of Lucia once again. It is our sincere wish that you would choose to remain in the military after this. Of course, there is no need for you to give us an answer immediately. We hope that you will make the right decision. Until next time, Mobius 1, that is all.
Yay, Air Force Jesus rides off to the sunset again. Wow. I've been streaming for 5 hours. I should probably call it a night. ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, and I'll be back tomorrow with the beginning of Ace Combat 5 proper, where we will begin the storyline. Until next time, you all have a good night, and take care. And if you like what you see, feel free to drop $1 or $2. Of course, you don't have to, because everything you see will always be free no matter what. Have a good night, folks. And, hey, give us a follow. Have a good night, folks.